The educated know the why. Let me explain. It was my first day of school, my freshman year, in my favorite class in high school. And Mr. Scarborough, my science teacher, said, beware of the gentleman sitting in the back, way in the back, like what I was just saying just then. He said that he would be nothing in life. In fact, he would probably be dead or in jail before most of us graduate. And I don't think I could have heard more prolific words on my first day. Because being a freshman, I asked, why would he tell us such a detailed thing about an individual that was there? And the reason being because freshmen are more susceptible of dropping out than any other classman. I mean, just think about it. He's telling us to beware the gentleman in the back. He spoke about the guy as if he was an animal in the zoo. And he sat back there with his head in his coat hood 3 times too big, and when someone spoke of his name, he would lift his head up out of his coat, and he'll look to the left, and he'll look to the right, then he'll go back to being disengaged. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I'd like to share with you statistics and some personal experiences that allow me to know the why. It is the reason why Mr. Scarborough said what he said about him committing the crime, because it is 82% of high school dropouts that go on to commit a crime. Was he talking to all of us? Or only 1 out of every 3 of us? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're living in a 1 out of 3 population of high school dropouts. And we can relate because we have kids, and we can also relate as ourselves when we was growing up, memories, and know someone as a family member. So it is my best guess that he also knew why to tell us about this gentleman, Hakeem, who sat in the back, because he was disengaged. And he was not really a part of our class. Every 29 seconds, someone is saying, I'm through with school, I'm tired of this. I'm cutting out of here. Which equates to about 1 million students per year. 1 million students. Now, there are a lot of predictors that lets us know that someone is on their way out the door. Tendencies, indicators. But I like to share with you just 3. And they are commitment, academic disengagement, and peer pressure. Let's go ahead and get this commitment out of the way, because I know we can all see this in our lives somewhere along the way. Commitment is a parent, student, teacher commitment. Got to hold each one responsible. So the student or the child cannot be lying to the parents and saying, yeah, mom, I did my homework, just so they can hurry along and get on the phone and talk to the boyfriend or the girlfriend, or they would go outside and play. The student also have to be committed to tell the teacher when they need help. So as a teacher with the student, being able to ride them, and when they see they're on the path of destruction and fall to the wayside, to get on them. Commitment. As a silent screen, when you see this, you got to get it engaged. Second one, my favorite, is academic disengagement. Something like Hakeem was when he was sitting in the back. I ask often, why was he sitting in the back? He was disengaged. He didn't care along what was going in this class. So, with his hood over his head, I had likewise the same over my head, disengaged, because I had the social studies and science and social, history and math to be able to participate in, but I did a drop ad. I traded them in for fun and females and for fashion. I cared about cross colors and what I looked like, what I dressed like, chasing popularity. Anybody know what cross cutters were? Yeah. I really thought that in the sense that I was being disengaged, I was becoming more in my class, because it led to the third one, which is peer pressure. And with peer pressure, it just allows me to know that I was trying to chase popularity. I was trying to be something that I wasn't, instead of compromising and doing the things I need to do in school. So, fellow Toastmasters, I would like to leave with those three things: commitment, peer pressure, and academic disengagement. And I want to leave with a quote that Oprah Winfrey said. She said that education, it is the path to move mountains, to build bridges, and to change the world. Education is the future. I believe, indeed, education is freedom. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters.